Why failure is the hidden path to real success. Failure is not the enemy. You failed. It hurt. It felt heavy. It felt dark. It felt final. But it was not the end. Failure is not a wall. Failure is a door. Most people see the wall. Few people open the door. You are here now. That means you want to open it. Look at a seed. It lives in darkness. It stays under soil. It feels pressure. It feels weight. It feels alone. But that pressure is not punishment. That darkness is not death. That weight is not the end. It is growth. The seed breaks. The shell cracks. The old form dies. The new life begins. Failure is the same. When life breaks your plan, when effort brings no reward, when people say no, when results do not come, you feel like the seed. Buried, pressed, forgotten. But something is happening inside you. Strength is growing. Patience is growing. Wisdom is growing. You cannot see it yet, but it is real. Most people stop here. Most people quit here. Most people run away here. They think failure means stop. They are wrong. Failure means begin. Think about a child learning to walk. The child falls, again and again, hard, fast, without warning. The child cries, but the child stands. The child tries again. No child says walking is not for me. No child says I failed once, so I am done. The child keeps going, not because it is easy, but because it is natural. Trying is natural. Learning is natural. Falling is natural. Quitting is learned. Fear is learned. Doubt is learned. You were not born afraid of failure. You learned it. Someone laughed once. Someone judged once. Someone compared you once. And slowly you believed failure is bad. But listen carefully. Failure is not bad. Failure is feedback. It tells you something. It shows you something. It teaches you something. Success whispers. Failure explains. Success celebrates. Failure trains. Success shines. Failure builds. If you only win, you only celebrate. If you sometimes lose, you sometimes learn. And learning is power. Imagine a blacksmith. He puts iron in fire. The metal burns. The metal glows. The metal softens. Then the hammer falls. Again, again, again. Noise fills the air. Sparks fly. Heat rises. The metal suffers. But the metal changes. It becomes stronger. It becomes sharper. It becomes a sword. Failure is your fire. Failure is your hammer. It shapes you. Without fire, no strength. Without pressure, no diamond. Without failure, no greatness. Many people want success. Few people want growth. But growth comes first. Always.
A tree does not appear in one day. It starts small, very small. A tiny root, a thin stem, a weak leaf. Wind can shake it, rain can bend it, sun can burn it. But each storm teaches it, each wind trains it, each season strengthens it. Years pass. Now the tree stands tall. Now the tree gives shade. Now the tree gives fruit. People admire the tree. They do not see the storms. People admire success. They do not see failure. You see someone strong. You see someone confident. You see someone successful. You think they are lucky. But luck is not the story. The story is struggle. The story is effort. The story is failure. Every strong person has a past. Every confident person has scars. Every successful person has fallen many times, more times than you know. The difference is simple. They did not stop. Failure tested them. Life pushed them. Fear tried to freeze them. But they moved. Slowly, painfully, imperfectly. They moved. Movement is power. Even a small step matters. Even a slow step counts. Even a weak step is progress. Because stillness is the only real failure. If you stop trying, you stop growing. If you stop growing, you stop living fully. Failure is not falling down. Failure is staying down. Read that again. Failure is not falling down. Failure is staying down. Falling is normal. Staying down is a choice. You always have a choice. Life will test you. That is certain. Plans will break. People will leave. Results will delay. But tests are not traps. They are training. Each problem asks you one question. Will you rise? That is all. Not will you win. Not will you be perfect. Only this. Will you rise? Rising is victory, even if you fail again later, because rising builds courage. Courage is not loud. Courage is quiet. Courage is the voice that says, try again. Late at night, when nobody sees, when nobody claps, that is real strength. The world praises winners, but life builds learners, and learners always win in the end, because learners improve. Improvement is unstoppable. If you improve every day, you cannot stay the same. If you cannot stay the same, you must grow. And growth leads forward, always. Failure pushes you forward, even when it feels like backward. It shows weak spots. It shows wrong paths. It shows missing skills. This is not insult. This is instruction. Failure is a teacher, not a soft teacher, not a gentle teacher, but a truthful teacher. Truth is powerful. Truth shows reality. Reality shows direction. Direction shows the path. And the path leads to success. Not fast, not easy, not straight, but real.
Many people want a smooth road, but smooth roads do not build strong travelers. Rough roads do. Stones teach balance. Hills teach strength. Distance teaches patience. The journey shapes the traveler, and failure shapes the soul. Do not hate it. Do not fear it. Do not run from it. Listen to it. Failure speaks. It says, look again. It says, try different. It says, grow stronger. It says, you can do more. Failure believes in you, even when you do not. Because failure only visits people who try. If you never try, failure never comes. But success never comes either. So failure is proof. Proof you dared. Proof you moved. Proof you tried. That means something. That means you are alive inside. Many people live safely, but safety is small. Small dreams, small risks, small lives. Failure is the price of a big life, and it is worth paying. Because on the other side of failure, there is strength. On the other side of strength, there is confidence. On the other side of confidence, there is success. So failure is not the opposite of success. It is the beginning of it. Hold that truth. Keep it close, because this truth can change your life. And this is only the first step of the path, the hidden path, the path most people never see, the path
called failure. Part 2. The lessons hidden inside failure. Failure always brings a message, but most people never read it. They feel pain, they feel shame, they feel anger, and they stop there. They close the book, they walk away, they miss the lesson. But failure is a letter written just for you. Inside it is truth. Inside it is direction. Inside it is power. You must open it. When something goes wrong, do not ask, "Why me?" Ask, "What is this teaching me?" That question changes everything. Pain becomes a teacher. Mistakes become maps. Setbacks become signs. Every failure teaches a different lesson. Sometimes the lesson is patience. You wanted fast results. Life said, wait. You wanted instant change. Life said, grow slowly. A river does not cut rock in one day. It flows day after day, month after month, year after year. Slow power is real power. Sometimes the lesson is discipline. You wanted success, but you did not want routine. You wanted results, but you avoided effort. Failure shows the truth. Dreams need work. Goals need action. Results need consistency. Discipline is not exciting, but it is unstoppable. Motivation is loud. Discipline is quiet. Motivation visits. Discipline stays.
Failure teaches you to stay. Sometimes the lesson is focus. You tried everything. You chased everything. You started everything. But you finished nothing. Failure says, choose one path. The sun is powerful, but sunlight spread wide is gentle. Sunlight through a lens burns fire. Focus is your lens. Sometimes the lesson is humility. You thought you knew enough. You thought you were ready. You thought you were the best. Failure says, learn more. Knowledge is endless. Growth never stops. Masters stay students. Sometimes the lesson is courage. Fear held you back. Doubt slowed you down. Worry filled your mind. Failure shows you something surprising. You survived. You thought failure would destroy you, but you are still here, breathing, standing, thinking. That means you are stronger than fear. Sometimes the lesson is direction. You walked one road, it did not work. Good. Now you know. Wrong paths are useful. They show where not to go. A map is built from mistakes. Travelers who never get lost never learn the land. Sometimes the lesson is people. You trusted someone. They left. You expected support. It never came. Failure shows truth. Who stands with you? Who walks away? Who believes? Who pretends? Truth can hurt, but truth protects. Sometimes the lesson is timing. You were ready, but life was not. A flower blooms in its season, not before. Pull the petals early, the flower dies. Rush success, the result breaks. Timing is invisible wisdom. Sometimes the lesson is preparation. You wanted victory, but you skipped training. You wanted the stage, but avoided practice. Failure turns the light on. It shows the gap between where you are and where you want to be. That gap is not shame. That gap is a plan. Now you know what to build. Wise people love this moment, because now they see clearly. Clarity is power. Confusion is heavy. Clarity is light. Failure removes confusion. It points, right there. That is what you must fix. That is what you must grow. That is what you must train. Failure is honest. It does not lie to you. It does not flatter you. It does not pretend. It shows reality. Reality is a gift, because you cannot improve what you refuse to see. Many people fear seeing truth. They blame luck. They blame others. They blame time. Blame feels safe, but blame blocks growth. Responsibility unlocks growth. When you say, "I can improve," you take power back. Power is not control of life. Power is control of response. Life happens. You respond. That response shapes your future.
Failure gives you a choice: blame or learn. Blame keeps you stuck. Learning moves you forward. Every failure is a fork in the road. One road leads to excuses, one road leads to growth. Excuses are easy. Growth is hard. But easy roads end quickly. Hard roads go far. Choose distance, because distance means progress. Think of a sculptor. He sees stone, others see rock. He sees a statue inside. He cuts, he chips, he strikes. Pieces fall, dust rises, noise echoes. To the stone, it feels like destruction, but to the sculptor, it is creation. Failure is your sculptor. Each mistake removes weakness. Each lesson shapes strength. Each setback reveals form. You are becoming something. Not instantly, not easily, but surely. The person you want to be is hidden inside you. Failure carves that person free. That is why pain can be useful. Pain makes you pay attention. Comfort says rest. Pain says change. Comfort says later. Pain says now. Comfort keeps life the same. Pain pushes life forward. So do not waste pain. Use it. Ask it questions. What must I learn? What must I change? What must I build? Pain will answer, not with words, with wisdom. People who grow fast, ask fast. People who stay stuck, avoid asking. Questions open doors. Denial closes them. Curiosity is courage. It takes courage to look at your own mistakes. It takes courage to admit I was wrong. But that sentence is powerful, because right after it comes another. Now I can improve. Improvement is the secret weapon. Talent is helpful, luck is helpful, support is helpful, but improvement beats them all, because improvement is under your control. You can improve today, you can improve tomorrow, you can improve again, step by step. Tiny changes, small upgrades, little corrections. They look small, but small steps repeated become giant distance. Mountains are climbed like that. One step, one breath, one move. Failure is simply a step. Not the last step, just one step. When you see it this way, fear becomes smaller, because you understand this is part of the path, not the end of it. The strongest people in life are not people who avoid mistakes. They are people who study them. They treat failure like a classroom. Every mistake is a lesson. Every lesson is knowledge. Every knowledge is advantage. Advantage builds confidence. Real confidence is not loud. It is calm. It says, I can learn. That sentence is stronger than I will win. Because winning is not always in your control. Learning is. And learners always rise. Slowly, surely, powerfully.
When you understand your failures, you stop fearing them. When you stop fearing them, you start using them. And when you start using them, failure becomes fuel. Fuel moves engines. Fuel creates motion. Fuel drives journeys. Failure can drive yours if you let it teach you. So next time you fail, do not close your eyes. Look closer. The lesson is there, waiting. Part 3. Rise stronger than before. Now you know something powerful. Failure is not your enemy. Failure is your guide. Failure is your trainer. Failure is your teacher. Most people run from failure. You walk toward it. That is your power. When you fall, you do not stop. You pause. You learn. You stand again. Each fall makes you wiser. Each mistake makes you sharper. Each loss makes you braver. Think of your life like a mountain path. The road is not flat. The road is not smooth. The road is full of rocks. Those rocks are failures. They look ugly. They feel painful. But they help your feet grow strong. If the road were soft sand, you would sink. If the road were ice, you would slip. Rocks give grip. Failure gives strength. Strong people are not lucky people. Strong people are trained people. They train through problems. They train through loss. They train through pain. You are training right now. Every hard moment is practice. Every mistake is a lesson. Do not wish for an easy life. Wish for a strong mind. An easy life makes you weak. A hard life makes you wise. Look back at your past. See your old failures. Notice something important. You survived them. You are still here. You are still breathing. You are still growing. That means failure did not break you. It built you. You are stronger than you think. You are braver than you feel. You are smarter than you believe. Failure shows you this truth. When you fail again, do something new. Smile. Not because pain is fun, but because growth is happening. Growth often feels uncomfortable. Growth often feels slow. Growth often feels invisible. A seed grows in the dark. No one sees it, but it is alive. You are like that seed, working in silence, growing underground, preparing for light. People may not see your progress. That is fine. Roots grow before branches. Do not rush your journey. Do not compare your speed. Do not doubt your path. Every person has a different road. Every dream has a different time. Your job is simple. Keep going. Not fast, not perfect, just forward. Forward is power. Forward is courage. Forward is victory.
Some days you will feel tired. Rest. Some days you will feel lost. Think. Some days you will feel afraid. Act anyway. Courage is not loud. Courage is quiet. Courage says, try again. Fear says, stop. Courage says, continue. Listen to courage. There will be voices around you. Some will doubt you. Some will laugh. Some will criticize. Let them talk. Their words are wind. Your focus is stone. Wind cannot move stone. Stay steady. Stay calm. Stay focused. Great success is not sudden. It is built slowly, brick by brick, day by day. Failure is one of those bricks. Without it, your wall is weak. So do not remove failure from your story. Place it proudly. Say this to yourself. This failure is mine. This lesson is mine. This growth is mine. Ownership gives power. Excuses take power away. Never say, it was not my fault. Instead say, what can I learn? That question changes your life. Winners ask that question. Learners ask that question. Leaders ask that question. Losers blame. Quitters complain. Dreamers act. Be the dreamer who acts. Action is magic. Action is medicine. Action is momentum. You do not need big action. You need small action. Small steps still move you forward. Read 1 page. Practice 1 minute. Try 1 idea. Small steps today become big wins tomorrow. Never wait for perfect timing. Perfect timing does not exist. Start messy. Start scared. Start unsure.
Starting is the secret. Every expert once began as a beginner. Every master once made mistakes. Every winner once failed. They did not stop. That is the difference. Stopping is the only real failure. Trying is always success. If you try, you learn. If you learn, you grow. If you grow, you win. So trying always wins. Remember this truth. Failure is not opposite of success. Failure is part of success. They walk together. They grow together. They build together. Without failure, success is weak. With failure, success is strong. When success finally comes, you will smile. Not just because you won, but because you remember the road. You will remember the nights you doubted. You will remember the days you struggled. You will remember the times you fell. And you will be proud. Not proud of winning, proud of not quitting. That is true victory. Winning can be luck. Not quitting is strength. Strength stays forever. Luck comes and goes. Build strength, not luck. Strength grows from effort. Strength grows from patience. Strength grows from failure.
So welcome failure. Shake its hand. Listen to its lesson. Then move forward again. Life is not testing you. Life is training you. Every challenge is a classroom. Every problem is a teacher. Every failure is a guide. You are a student of growth. You are a builder of your future. You are the author of your story. Write a brave story. Write a story of effort. Write a story of persistence. Write a story of courage. Let failure be a chapter, not the ending. Endings are your choice. If you stand again, the story continues. If you try again, the story grows. If you believe again, the story shines. Believe in your path, even when you cannot see it. Night hides the sun, but the sun still exists. Doubt hides your power, but your power still exists. Trust yourself. Trust your growth. Trust your journey. You are becoming stronger every day, even when you feel weak. You are moving forward every day, even when progress feels slow. You are changing every day, even when change feels invisible. One day you will look back. You will see the truth. Failure was never your enemy. Failure was your hidden path. A path to wisdom, a path to strength, a path to real success. Walk that path proudly. Keep going. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Self-Study Every Day for more helpful lessons. Leave a comment and tell me what you want to learn next.